Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ronnie, grateful believer, walking in recovery from drugs, alcohol, and a million other things. Um, you want
I'm
to
Amanda.
introduce?
I'm a great believer in Jesus, and I am recovering from drugs, alcohol, physical, and mental abuse, and I deal with codependency.
Okay. We're going to talk about with all this chaos going on in life. In the world. Taking other people's inventory. It hurts us more than
Them.
them.
Yeah.
Like people out shopping and buying more than what they're supposed to. Like everybody's different. Everybody handles. We have an advantage because we're in recovery. We know how to work through. I mean, both me and Amanda work our program through Celebrate Recovery, which teaches us how to work through fear, how to work through all these hurts, habits, and hangups.
Not just our addiction in
Yeah,
drugs and alcohol, it
yeah.
teaches us to deal and work through our character defects.
Really, Amanda's been in, recovery for, over a year now. I've been in it for 2, and it's prepared us for moments like this. Like, we have all the tools in the world to work through this. Like, and I've noticed, like, at the beginning of the week, I was taking people's inventory. Like, why are they buying all that stuff? Why are they freaking out and all this? That's taking their inventory. They're not like me. I'm nothing special, okay? I'm just a child of God. That's it.
That's
And
very special, by the way.
it is, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like I'm a hot mess, but I'm sitting here. I can't control nobody but myself
Mm-hmm.
and my reactions, my actions and reactions. That's it. And I was taught that early on in Celebrate Recovery, and it gets us in a bad mindset when we're playing God. Like they're not supposed to be doing that. But
And we do
it's
that in recovery too. I mean, I've caught myself at a meeting or something, and I'll be in my feelings about something, and I'll just see people 13-7 or cussing and yelling or things like that. And I'm sitting here like, I'm trying to work on my recovery, and they're just killing my vibe pretty much. And I
yeah,
can't focus because of their stupid actions. And sorry that I said stupid, but they are to me. And when I work a solid program and I'm trying to work really hard at staying sober, especially
yeah,
early on in my recovery. It did frustrate me and it made me very mad, but I did have to step back and be like, that's not you, Amanda, that's them. Keep in your lane, stay in my lane and work my program. And I pray for people. That's what I
yeah.
do. So when I start catching myself taking somebody else's inventory. Now, if I'm your accountability partner, that's a
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
nother
If they
thing.
ask you,
If they
you
ask
know,
me, don't
yeah,
ask me if you don't want
yeah,
to know because I
yeah,
will be the first one to tell you. So
yeah,
do not ask me
yeah.
if you don't want to
She
know.
will too.
And I will because I'm honest. I try to be honest with myself, so I'm going to try to be honest with other people. And I expect the same from my accountability and my
Yeah.
sponsor because if you love and care about me, obviously you want the best for me. And if you see me slipping, I want you to say something. Call
Call
me
it
out
out.
on it.
Yeah, yeah. Because like for me, I feel the same way. Like someone call me out, and my sponsor does that on a daily basis. He really cares about me, but he don't want to enable me. You know what I mean? Like he'll call me out, but it's just we have to stay
There's a
focused on it.
fine line
Yeah,
between accountability and taking someone's inventory, I feel.
yeah. There is. Like you can't
I don't know how to
You
explain it.
can't. Well, you can't go in at it like holding somebody accountable. You can't go in it angry because I know when I did it when I was angry,
Yeah.
it was something that I was struggling with
Mm-hmm.
inside, and they were doing the same
Yeah.
exact thing. And I'm trying to connect with myself, like trying to
You
tell
spot it,
myself,
you got it.
yeah, like that's why I think brothers and sisters do not get along most of the time because they have such same personalities,
That's
and
true.
you'll see that they're doing the same thing that you're doing and be like, I don't know why they do that when you're doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, so come from a good. That's why I love and honor my sponsor because he comes in a very good place. Like, Ronnie, only a suggestion. but you're doing, you know what I mean?
But that's your sponsor too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's different levels. So for me, taking somebody's inventory is more of, hey, I just met you, and this is what you're doing, and maybe this isn't what you should be doing, and you're doing it all wrong.
Amanda wants them to be a special way, playing God, and so same
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
You know? But not everybody works the same program, you know. Like there's different like approaches. Everybody has different personalities. And like with this virus going on, like everybody is handling it different. You know, it's all coming from, you know, it's
Fear.
Yeah, it's all coming from fear. It's the fear of the unknown, you know. Like we don't know how this is going to turn out, and but
I know how it ends. Either way, it ends
yeah.
the same.
And we don't know where everybody's at. Like like I said, we have an advantage because we've worked recovery for so long now. It has prepared us for all this. You know, like man, I could no isolation for me. No. I can't do that.
I like staying in my house. I do.
There's a difference between good isolation and bad isolation.
Yes,
you
there
know,
is.
and
Yeah.
like I love. What I love, like people used to, why do you watch so many movies? I'm a movie. Brings me back to being a little kid and sitting there watching movies. You know, I know the difference between good isolation and bad isolation. Bad isolation is when I'm sitting there in my head the whole day. You know, acting like I'm watching TV, but really I'm in my head. Now, you know, and
good movies to watch would be some like Christian movies or uplifting movies.
Yeah.
Whatever you like, really. But if you're in a bad place, I don't suggest a scary movie or a doomsday movie right now. That may not be a good idea.
See, okay,
just saying. That's a suggestion.
Yeah. See, I love scary movies. I don't, you know, definitely apply it, but it gets me.
That feeds fear.
It brings me back to being a kid. You know, like I used to watch when I was a little kid. Friday the 13th. I loved them.
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
Well,
not. Yeah. No. Let's feed fear. Let's do that. Let's feed it.
Nah,
let's feed that monster.
Nah, you know. Well,
we got off subject.
We got off subject, but it's just
that was an argument.
It's just me and her. We have different personalities, you know.
And we're supposed to.
And we're supposed to. And we have different like opinions and stuff.
And we can do that because I'm finding the more I get sober, the more I have like normie friends, including myself in that. Like conflict isn't the same anymore. Like I respect the people I debate with, and I read that in this Christianity book I'm reading. And it said, if I debate with you, I respect you, because that means I'm taking the time out of my life to discuss something with you. And you can have a different opinion. That's where this world gets all crazy now, is like, we think we all have to think the same way or a certain way, and if you don't think that way, then you're not my friend, Ronnie.
I think it's better that we disagree.
Yes, and it gives different ideas and opinions, and that's what makes the world go round. And then you get these people that get one-sided, and so one-sided that they start hating people, and that's not what it's about.
That's the thing, like, you know what I mean? Even if Amanda was telling me something and I disagree, you know, later on when I'm thinking about it, I'd be like, man, she was right about that. Well, I might try that, you know what I mean?
I'm just kidding.
That's understanding other people, you know? Not everybody's going to think like you. And the world would be boring, I think, if everybody...
thought the same and agreed the same thing.
Yeah. We'd be like robots. You know?
Learning the difference between hating on somebody and just having a different opinion.
Yeah.
And I think that goes with taking somebody's inventory a little bit. It really does, because you're like, well, they don't think this way or they don't think that way. And that's part of taking somebody's inventory, I feel, a little bit.
Yeah. And also... like, when people are, like, during this time, definitely going to stores and buying supplies, you know, and another person goes, you know, they bought everything in the store, you know.
I'm doing a daily journal now. I thought I'd just throw that out there.
Yeah? Oh well, that's good. I started a journal like 2 years ago, and man, I look back on it. I'm like, man, I have grown
Well,
so
that's
much.
helping me with the inventory thing, is why I brought it up, because like I'm getting this journaling and prayers of lament all are kind of combining into one thing.
Well, there's something about writing it down, about owning it. I
And
don't know.
saying it out loud for me, because I'm
Well, yeah,
auditorial.
yeah,
I'm an
yeah,
auditorial learner, so I have to, like, if I do write it down, I
yeah,
have to say it out loud.
yeah, and yeah, I do too. Like I gotta talk to somebody about it, but writing it down helps me also.
So here's an idea. Instead of taking other people's inventory, how about we journal our own inventory?
Yeah, yeah. I tell myself like, okay, when I say a certain person should work their recovery program a certain way, like Ronnie, you're not perfect either. You know,
Right.
I got sober. I didn't get perfect. You know,
Mm-mm.
and I have high expectations. Just to like what there is no reason for this virus coming on that anybody have expectations. We don't know. We've never had something like this before. So how are we like don't expect expectations disappoint you every time, you know? Cuz
Yeah.
you're self-centered at that time once you put expectations up, you know? You're trying to play God when you put expectations on anything, you know? Like it says in the Bible. And I'm new to the Bible. Like I'm new to God. 2 years just starting, and man will let you down.
Mm.
So it says that in the
Because we're all
Bible.
human.
Yeah, we're in the flesh.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, this is why we need God, because we are all in the flesh, and man will let us down, but God never lets us down, you know?
He's there through it all.
Yeah. So,
Which reminds me of something, but I'll share in the next one about it.
okay. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us. We appreciate every one of you. Some days, like, I can't stand up on my own, and I need you guys. You know, I need you. I need people that believe in God in my life today. I love getting closer to Christians. You know, we're not perfect. We try. We're human. But with that being said, we love you guys and have a great day.
And remember, be kind and love one another. Bye.